Lipstick. So today I'm going to be doing this look for you, and this is my how I wear bright bold purple lips. This is actually one of my very favorite videos that I've put up here, or my very favorite tutorials that I put up here on YouTube. I just love this look so much. It's so bold and vibrant, great for summertime, actually great for fall as well. Really any time of year you could pull this off. Maybe not so much winter, but I really love this. I think it's great. I love the purple lips paired with the green eyes. Just kind of wanted to show you guys how to play with a little bit of color and to play with bold color. So this is certainly not a look for the faint-hearted, but I love it. I think it's great and beautiful. So if you would like to see how to get this look, then just keep on watching. Alright, so as you can see, I've already done my foundation and my eyebrows. And the foundation that I'm actually wearing is the Maybelline Dream Wonder Foundation. And I do have a review and demo here on my channel that I will link you to down in the info box if you want to check that out. As you can see, it's a beautiful, very kind of natural foundation. Makes your skin look just gorgeous. Awesome for drugstore quality. My eyebrows as well are... I have an eyebrow routine down below that you can check out. All I did today though was fill them in with a brow powder. It's a light brown brow powder and then some clear brow gel. That's it. So we're gonna start out first. I actually did prime my eyelids already, and I just used the e.l.f. Primer. This is the one that I use. It's the one that's kind of in like the concealer stick formula because I have oily eyelids. Now most people apparently have dry eyelids, and they love the e.l.f. primer that's in the liquidy form. That doesn't personally work for me. It's not a bad product despite like my hits and shits video. I'm not saying it's a bad product, it just doesn't work for my skin type at all. So I'm actually going to be using this palette today, and this is the BH Cosmetics Natural Eyes palette. It is a huge palette with a ton of colors in here, and this palette is super cheap. It is about, I want to say about $12 for all of these eyeshadows. All of these. This is insane, and they're super pigmented. So these are really high quality eyeshadows for the price that they are. So I'm really impressed with them. I have a whole bunch of these palettes that I got in a BH Cosmetics haul, and I will link you to that video as well if it's out by the time that this is out. Anyway, so I'm going to start out with the eyes first. And the very first color that I'm going to go into is this gorgeous white down here. It's a, I don't know if it'll show up very well, but it's a beautiful white with kind of iridescent little shimmers in it. It's a really pretty color when it's on your eyes. So I'm just going to go in with a Real Techniques brush like this. It's kind of a fluffy brush. I'm just going to be packing this on the lid here. I'm going to build it up pretty intense. So now I'm going to go in with another fluffy brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to go into this kind of light brown color up here. I'm going to be using that as my crease color. Just to kind of define the crease, and so that the white here doesn't look super crazy. But now I'm going to use the same brush and go into kind of the deeper brown, and I'm going to use this one over here. It's kind of a deep chocolate brown right there. Just get that on my brush here and concentrate that on the outside corner. Or the outer V, I guess. Now as you can see, the eyes are very soft right now. We're just going very subtle because the focus and attention is going to be on the eyeliner and the lipstick. So you don't want to go overly insane with the eyes because that's going to take too much focus away. But I am going to go in with my finger back into that white lid color that we used and just pat that on. Because when you're blending the crease and things like that, you do kind of lose the the initial shine of the lid color. So I'm just gonna pack that back on to this section here of my eye just to re-intensify it. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the Real Techniques angled brush. And I'm going to go into this very dark brown color. It's not quite black, it's just a dark brown. I'm gonna get some of that on the angled brush and just smudge it into my lash line. And I'm going to get as close to the lash line as I can. And I'm not gonna make this super intense. As you can see the difference here, this already makes my eyes look much more open. So now the fun part, we're going to go into this gorgeous green Sephora eyeliner. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to line my bottom waterline with this and then also take it into the lash line. I'm going to really try to hug the lash line with it. I do want to point out that these eyeliner pencils are extremely creamy and very, very pigmented. So don't push too hard when you're using these, otherwise you're going to get way too much product. So now I'm just gonna go into this super tiny Real Techniques accent brush. It's got a very little tip here. It's a little bit stained with some pink stuff. And I'm just gonna kind of blend out the green eyeliner a little bit, just so it's not a harsh line. And distribute the product evenly, because when it comes out of the pencil, it can get a little bit chunky, especially down on the lash line. So I'd like to spread that out in case any areas kind of stuck to my lashes. So now I'm actually going to be highlighting and my brow bone, and I'm actually going to use a kind of matte highlight just because the lid is so super shimmery. I'm just going to use this gorgeous kind of eggshell color up here. It's a very matte eggshell white. If I can get it to focus. There, this one here. And it actually does have a little bit of shimmer to it. So it looked completely matte, but apparently it's not. So that's alright though. It's actually a really pretty, almost gold highlight. I did not expect that from this color. And then I'm just gonna dab my finger in that same color then, because it is a little bit shimmery. Just dab my finger in there and I'm gonna highlight my inner corner with it. Alright, so now we're going to move on to mascara, and I'm actually going to do my top lashes in the mascara I use all the time, and that's my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I love this stuff. It makes me look like I'm wearing falsies, even though I'm not, because I just can't do falsies. I don't have the patience for it. I also want to point out, if you didn't know, that I got a brand new camera. So hopefully my video quality is quite a bit better. It's also a mirrorless camera, so I can actually see myself now in the viewfinder on the top, instead of having to guess whether or not I'm in frame or focused. And then for the bottom lashes, I'm actually just going to be using the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. I honestly am not a huge fan of this because it does tend to smudge for me. But what I do like is that the brush is so small and precise. It's great for your bottom lashes. Alright, now we're going to move on to the rest of my skin. So first I'm going to conceal my under eye circles. And I really should have done this before I did my eyeliner, but I forgot. True story. And then I'm just going to blend this in the best I can with my finger. Trying super hard not to screw up my beautiful makeup. And I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you, this is the Physicians formula. concealer stick in light. I love this because it's brightening for the under eye, but it's also full coverage. Alright, so now I'm just going to set that real quick with my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette. I'm just going to use these two colors here, a mix between the yellow and the pink. Alright, then next I'm going to go in with this IT Cosmetics CC Radiance Ombre Bronzer. Looks like this. Gorgeous, gorgeous bronzer. So beautiful. It's very, very warm. And what's great about it is it's super wonderful for fair skin tones. You'll see when I put it on that it's not like super deep or super stark. I just put it on around my face kind of naturally where the sun would hit me. And what I do is I kind of dip in between the two colors here. Just kind of dip my brush in there so I get both colors on my brush. And then I go around my face, just kind of in the natural areas that the sun would hit. Darn hair. And as you can see, it's giving me this just subtle glow. And I love it because I'm so freaking fair. And every bronzer I've ever used is just way too dark. But this is fantastic. I love this. It makes my face look super healthy and gorgeous. Love. And then I'm actually just going to use this is a highlighter shade up here, and it is a gorgeous highlighter shade. I would say it's very, very comparable to Mary Luminizer. And I'm just going to go in with this is what I use for highlighting usually. It's a Real Techniques contour brush. I don't use it for contour, but I just dip my brush in there ever so slightly on the top here, tap off any extra powder, and then highlight the top of my cheekbones. I don't know if that's picking up very well because my lighting is just very bright, but it's a gorgeous highlight there. And then I always do the tip of my nose. See, you can see that's super bright on camera, holy crap. And the Cupid's bow. I am actually very clear on my forehead, so I think I'm going to highlight my forehead. I don't usually do that because highlighter draws attention to certain areas and I tend to break out like right here, but I've had no breakouts lately. I will link to my skincare routine. So impressed with the products I've been using. So I'll link you to that. I haven't had any active breakouts lately. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go in with this blush. You really don't need blush after that kind of bronzer, but I'm just gonna go in with a nude blush, and this is the Clinique Cheek Pop blush in Nude Pop, and it's a gorgeous, obviously nude blush. I love these Clinique blushes because they're shaped like little flowers and the packaging is adorable. Just love it. So I'm going to take my Real Techniques multitask brush, and I swear this is clean, it's just really stained. I'm just gonna swoop that in there and go on my cheeks with it. Gives me the most subtle, gorgeous blush color. Alright, so on to the very last step. My favorite part of this entire look is going to be lips. And today the product I'm going to be using is MAC's Heroine. It's this gorgeous purple. Gorgeous, gorgeous purple lipstick. It is my favorite purple lipstick. I'm also going to recommend the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in Love. It's such a beautiful purple. The only thing about this is that you really do have to build it up and do quite a few coats for it to be completely opaque and purple. Otherwise, it's a little bit on the pink side. So I'm gonna go in. I already have MAC's Prep and Prime on my lips right now, but I'm just gonna go in with this. Alright, so that is the lip color. This is MAC's Heroine. I love this lipstick so much. and I think it's so beautiful paired with the green eyes. I'm gonna get a little bit closer so you can see the entire look. And then if you wanted to and don't like the completely matte look, I actually found this lip gloss at Walgreens and it was on clearance, so I got it for 50 cents. It is a gorgeous purple lip gloss and it's called Cheshire and it's by the brand ProFusion, and it's their Feline Lip Luster. So if you want to go with more of a glossy look, you can totally put this on top. It's a beautiful purple. And all it does is really just add like the shine to your lips, keeping that purple, and it actually kind of intensifies it a little bit. And the smell of this is so like interesting. It's not a bad smell. It's a little bit fruity, but I can't quite put my finger on what kind of fruit that would be. But I am so excited about this look. I think it's beautiful. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I put out new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So thank you guys so much for watching and have a great day.